It is an extraordinary year and an extraordinary shift that's coming up. There is a silent revolution, an energetic shifting revolution. It really is a crazy time. It's crazy, actually, what is going on. The world is shifting at a rate that is so fast. There's a revolution happening, an underground movement that is creating and co-creating a beautiful world. But at the same time, there's resistance. Hi there, beautiful souls. I'm Michèle Duquet, and welcome to this January 2024 energy update and well into the year. It is an extraordinary year and an extraordinary shift that's coming up. What I am seeing is that there is a silent revolution. To me, that means that there's an energetic revolution happening. But in order for it to really shift the world, we have to be active participants. Now, I've made 2 videos for my members, and I'm going to extract some clips that I think will be most helpful. But what is most helpful for January is to remember that the energies are extremely high for manifestation. In order for us to really be an active participant in our manifestations and in manifesting what we really want, we need to do 2 things. One, be extremely cognizant of our thoughts. Just like the last energy update I made, I talked a lot about being mindful and cognizant of our thoughts, that our thoughts manifest like this. And you'll see a few examples in the clips that I'll show you in a minute. But so if we're not cognizant of our thoughts, and if we allow our thoughts to delve too much into the negativity, doesn't mean ignore them, doesn't mean repress them, doesn't mean suppress anything. It means acknowledge them. Acknowledge them and purposefully shift your thoughts. And the second thing is how this works together. The second thing is there's been a lot of pain in the last year and a few months. A lot of people have gone through some very painful things. And if we stay attached to that, it's going to bring that into 2024. So in order to heal that, it's about really delving into the pain of what was frustrating, what was something that needed your patience, that you're like, oh my God, enough already. And there's pain in that. There's something that just brings our heart and our energy down. Well, it's about acknowledging that. It's about loving that we went through that. And then it's finding a way to let that go so we don't bring that into 2024, because 2024 is an entire new year. There really is a silent revolution happening, an energetic shifting revolution. And I can give you a few pointers as to how to deal with these thoughts when they come up. 2 ways. One is you acknowledge that, oh, this thought is not something I want to manifest. All you have to do is say to yourself, delete, delete, delete. I'm sure you've heard this before. People are talking and they're going, delete, delete, delete. It does work. So you can delete, go through the eraser in your computer, see a computer erasing, and then rewrite the thought. Shift it into the thought of something you want to manifest. So if a thought comes up, it's a silent thought, it's a quiet thought, you're by yourself, you're getting ready for the day, and you go, why does this always happen to me? Delete, delete, delete. See the computer erasing the words, and then rewrite it. Today is a new day. Today, things are really shifting, and I am going to create the day that I want. So you are taking the driver's seat. You are in control of that. But there's also another way that I find extremely helpful. It's a red X and a green circle. So you get the negative thought, you get the negative feeling, you acknowledge it. You don't suppress it. You don't go, no, I don't want to feel that. I don't want to feel that. You feel it. You feel, yeah, this is real. This is true. It doesn't come from a false place, this pain that I'm feeling comes from a real place, something real that I've gone through, and it causes a negative thought, well, then, or a negative vision. Let's say you, out of the blue, have this thought of you driving, and then you see yourself in a fender bender. Oh boy, you don't want to manifest that. So you acknowledge that there is some fear going on, that there's some anxiety, that that is causing that thought. But then on that thought, you see yourself with a paintbrush or a pen or whatever you can use that is red. I like a paintbrush. I do a big fat paintbrush. Red X on that thought. And then what you do is you revisualize that potential negative thought that you just had. You visualize it, and you being in a very easy drive to where you're going, where you wave to people, hello, and people are nice to you, and the traffic is more courteous. In Toronto, people drive pretty aggressively, so there's a lot of honking going on, and I always try to kind of wave and let people go, and just, I don't know, just make it less aggressive wherever I go. And so then you take your green paintbrush and you paint a green circle around it. That really works. And over time, these thoughts that come up to protect you, really, it's kind of your fear and your anxiety coming up to protect you, so that you're not taken by surprise by something that happens. These thoughts will happen less and less and less. And as a byproduct, you're co-creating the world that you do want to manifest. And as we do this together, as we are shifting at a very personal, individual level, we are helping the world shift as well. And we become part of the 1% that is changing the world. So I don't know if you notice, I put my little fake diamond earrings on, and I got my little jacket. I just I don't know, I felt festive. I felt like, yeah, this is something to celebrate. Let's manifest the most beautiful world together, not by suppressing the reality of what's going on, not by running away from the reality, but by actually acknowledging it and then shifting it to the world we want to create. So I hope you enjoy a few of these clips from my members' videos, and I wish you a most wonderful, wonderful January 2024. It is powerful. It is really powerful. You can manifest anything you want. Go out there and make the impossible possible. Believe that it's possible, and it is. We can so easily just let thoughts run on our mind and react to things and have these run on thoughts. I had this baby gate manifest just because I mentioned to a friend that I was looking for a second baby gate to protect my dog from the stairs, my senior dog. And it manifested once, and it was outside. And I thought, nah, too many dogs have peed on it. I don't want that one. And then it manifested again. Another one, a pristine one, manifested in the underground garage where I live. And it was right there and matches my railing beautifully. I just mentioned it in passing, like just in passing, and boom, it manifested. So it was really, I think, the universe's way of reminding me that I really need to get this message out. There is this thing called the 1%, where if 1% of the community, of the village, of the city, of the world is focusing on a beautiful world, then we are, as the 1%, powerful enough to co-create this beautiful world. And especially with what is going on right now, it's very, very difficult. There's so many difficult things going on. It is easy to get enmeshed in the difficulties of it all. It is very difficult to stay in the moment and remember to be grateful. Even I sometimes get lost in these thoughts that I catch myself and go, ooh, not sure I want to manifest that. It really is a crazy time. It's crazy, actually, what is going on. The world is shifting at a rate that is so fast. There's a revolution happening, an underground movement that is creating and co-creating a beautiful world. But at the same time, there's resistance. That resistance is louder than the underground, beautiful, co-creating world. So let's not get lost in that resistance rumble. Let's refocus, reconnect with our own beautiful inner light and really believe that the energies right now are in your favor. Be in the moment, be grateful, find the love within you, and find the confidence to believe in a better world. What I think is happening to a lot of energetically sensitive souls is that there's a bit of a mixing up of energies where we can wake up feeling a little down or a little disturbed or anxious, and we can think that it's ours, but it's really not. All that we see happening in the world, which is, it's good to know what's happening in the world. It's good to be informed. We need to practice detachment, healthy detachment, self-loving detachment, so that we are not getting meshed in with something that is not ours. Our energies are not heavy, not dense. Our inner light is very, very, very bright. The frequency is moving at a very fast vibration. Every day, spend time practicing detachment. The world is changing, and we can be part of the 1% that helps the world to change into a better world. But at the same time, we get busy and we get sidetracked by many things. And one thing can just lead to another where we're confusing what we're feeling with it reflecting who we are. It's good to do an inner reflection and see if that is the case, because sometimes there is stuff we need to work on. But I really just wanted to continue this talk about the energies and where we have to be mindful of our thoughts and how powerful we are at this moment. We are co-creating something really, really wonderful if we want to. I wanted to talk about how impactful these energies are. I am not kidding. It is really important to do the detachment work. So that's what I wanted to kind of coach you on, how to do this detachment. There is the first sign that you need to detach, and that is done through mindfulness. You observe what is going on, what you're feeling. It may take a little while. So, for example, you might wake up on the wrong side of the bed, and it takes you a while to realize, oh, I'm kind of in a funky mood. I wonder what's going on. And then the impulse, the natural impulse is to think it's ours, it's me. There's something wrong. I need to figure it out, and that kind of thing. So, before you go down that road, I want you to pause and ask yourself, is this authentically mine, or am I connecting with these incredibly heavy, dense energies that are going on around the world globally? There is a lot of fear. There's a lot of anger. There's a lot of high emotions, anxiety. And what we're seeing in the news is not very good news. There's a lot of stuff that is very difficult to hear about and watch. And if we tap into that vibration, then we can understand how what we're feeling is either ours or not. So that's the personal work. Figure out if what you are feeling is circumstantial or some deep inner work that you are doing. If you happen to be doing shadow work and something has triggered you, then work on that. But it's very important right now because of what the other video mentioned. I mentioned about the manifestation and how powerful the manifestation energies are. It's very important to be as clear as possible so that once you figured out that it's not yours, then you can simply really Take the time to pause, sit still, meditate, focus on the energy body, and reconnect with that beautiful energy that you are, that beautiful light within you. It is vibrating at a very high frequency. And you will see that these energies that are influencing you are not yours. And through reconnecting with your higher self, your energetic body, your own vibrational signature, you'll see that these aren't yours. And this will detach these energies from you. If you feel they're not detaching, then ask yourself within your energy body where these outside energies are sitting. Mwah. Sending lots and lots and lots of love. Bye for now.